Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Commander review, and we are in the Invasion set. We're talking about the Blind Seer today, and we'll get right on into it. I should be able to pull up my list now, so then I can properly read the current Oracle text of some of these cards. Alright, so the Blind Seer is a human wizard, 3/3. It costs 2 generic mana and 2 blue mana. And it has 1 activated ability for 1 mana and 1 blue mana. Target spell or permanent becomes the color of your choice until end of turn. And that is it. Very straightforward. However, if you change the color of a spell, which is to become a permanent, the permanent will retain the color change until the end of turn. Essentially, all that's saying is, if I cast a goblin and someone turns it into a green goblin, when it comes into play after I've cast it, it'll stay green until the end of the turn, which can have some tricks or shenanigans that you can play around with there. A card to synergize with Blind Seer really is a very fun and annoying card. It's Douse, which will let you counter red spells for 2 mana. Essentially, for every 4 mana you have, you can counter any spell your opponents cast, because you can turn it to red and then counter it. Very annoying, very powerful. And of course, on the counter theme, playing a control or hate bear style deck is the deck that I'm going to be putting this card in. It's all about controlling the board. It's all about making hate bear cards. Washout is going to be very fun in this, and Distorting Lens is just a kind of a cool backup color changing effect, but only for permanents. A popular deck idea on EDH Rec falls along the same lines as this control aspect, but you don't have to do necessarily control. It's just kind of like part control, part value engine. Make the board the color that you need it to be. Have things like Heartstones, that way your Blind Seer ability is even cheaper to do, and really just have a lot of fun. And then lastly, I was trying to think of a weird, janky deck idea to do as far as Blind Seer is concerned, and I thought it'd be fun to maybe do a Colors Matters deck in mono blue. Throughout the years of this game, there have been factions throughout the planes of the multiverse that we've gone to that care about certain colors. Jeskai cares about red, white, and blue. Sultai cares about blue, black, and green. Many other color combinations out there. Of course, these two are from the Tarkir block, but they have these cool abilities that, as long as you have things of other colors, you get extra bonuses. And since your commander is all about changing color on the board, you're going to have a lot of fun with this deck. It may not be the most powerful, it probably won't be the most powerful, but I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I think your group is going to like it a lot. And that's going to do it for the Blind Seer. Now, like in the last video, I have made a small change to how I'm going to be doing these from here on out. I'm going to add the set review grade to each of the cards as I do them. To reiterate what I said in the last video, the real meat of this series is in the individual card reviews. That's where I talk about what the card is, how it works, and of course, what decks you can or might want to play with it. The set review, on the other hand, that I do at the very end is more of an overview of how the whole set is in compared to how the rest of the game is. The more popular or more efficient a commander is, the higher the ranking they get, which means the more decks that are built around them. So the lower grade doesn't necessarily mean that this is a not powerful card, but rather it is an opportunity for us as players that we can build around it and have some fun and great interactions at the table with our friends. So again, this is the meat of this series, are these individual videos. But it is a letter D, And part of that is really cool interactions, but it's not that popular. There's not a lot of cards nowadays that care about that stuff, unfortunately. And it's not the strongest ability in the world. Changing the color of something doesn't really impact the board unless you're playing around it with other cards, which, like I've already said, there's not a lot of support yet, which is sad, but really cool, and I like it a lot. And of course, that is it for the Blind Seer. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything I missed or if you have any questions. I apologize also if my voice sounds a little hoarse. I'm getting back into the groove of things after being sick for a little while and being busy with work. But I'm hoping to get back to making more videos for you guys soon. So thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for your support. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!